Good day, class. My name is Mr. Zipri Ibato, aka Manifesto. I'm here to take Chemistry Ss1, introductory class. So, we have Introduction to Chemistry. Introduction to Chemistry. Now, we're going to be looking at the definition of chemistry, okay? As we can see, we have chemistry is a branch of science that deals with the study of the composition, the nature, and the properties of matter and how they interact. So a person that studied chemistry or that studies chemistry is called a chemist. Are we together? All right, so the knowledge of chemistry is needed in the following aspects of life. So we have food production and preservation. Of course, you will agree with me that the knowledge of chemistry has helped in the agricultural sector in the production and the availability of food. Are we together now? Now, in housing, of course, the knowledge of chemistry has also helped in the housing section, okay? When we talk about the cement production, the sands, okay, the gravels and others. It is the knowledge of chemistry that has brought to the limelight of these things that we use in what's making of house. Now, the transportation industry. The knowledge of chemistry has also helped in the transportation sector. Because you will agree with me that in 2000 BC, okay, there were nothing like cars. We don't have jets. We were using donkeys as at 2000 BC. Not until when chemistry came to limelight that the metals that we are now using, the alloys that we are now using to make vehicles, okay, came up. Okay, so the knowledge of chemistry has also helped in the transportation sector. Very important, note that. In terms of the making of modern vehicles, like Rolls-Royce, jets, helicopters, okay, aeroplane, ship, okay, etc., etc. Are we together now? Now, in medicine, of course, this one is very important, okay? Now, the knowledge of chemistry has also brought into limelight in the production of what? Of modern drugs. Modern drugs, like vaccines, okay? In those days, we normally use, what's it called now? The herbalists, right? We use the herbal medicines, okay, that are produced by the what? By the herbalists, okay? In those days, we have we don't have anything like paracetamol, chloroquine, okay, chlorophenicol, okay, and etc., etc. But once chemistry came up, okay, we were able to get modern drugs like the likes of chlorophenicol, okay, artemether, okay, ciprofloxacins, and what have you. Are we together now? So that is how it is. Now, in the military sector, now we know that military, okay, are the personnel that are saddled with the responsibility of what? Of protecting the integrity and the borderlines of what? Of a nation. Now, you cannot tell me that a military personnel will go and protect a border with empty hand. It doesn't work like that, is it not so? So, the knowledge of chemistry has also helped in the production of what? Ammunitions that is used, okay, in the protection of what? Of the borderlines of a nation and what? And our citizens. Are we together now? All right, so the next is what? Is clothing, okay? Now, the knowledge of chemistry has also helped in the clothing sectors, like in the production of fabrics that is used in making of what? Making of clothes. Like this one I'm putting on now. You know, is the knowledge of chemistry. Hallelujah. Let's move on. So, now, the next thing there, we'll be looking at the adverse effects of chemistry. The adverse effects of chemistry. Since we have looked at the uses of chemistry, so we want to look at the adverse effects of chemistry. Now, we have one of those adverse effects, we have pollution. Okay? 2, we have what? We have corrosion. 3, we have poisoning. 4, we have drug abuse. Are we together now? So, what is pollution? Now, pollution is just the introduction of what? Of harmful substances, okay, to the environment. Now, under pollutions, we can have air pollutions, okay? We can have radioactive pollutants. We can also have Sewage, okay, all those ones, all these things are what are pollutants, precisely, okay, or pollutions rather. Now we have chemical waste, we have exhaust from motor vehicles, and we have radioactive waste. All of these are what are pollutants, okay, they are pollutants. We also have corrosion. Now when you see the word corrosion, corrosion just means rusting of ions, okay. Corrosion means what? Rusting of ions. Of course, iron rust in the presence of what? Of water, okay, and what? Oxygen. It can be enhanced in the presence of what? Carbon dioxide. Are we together now? So we have poisoning. Of course, there are some harmful substances, okay, that are poisonous when taken into the body. Example of such, we have drugs like fema-retard. Fema-retard, though it's an anesthetic, but it's poisonous. It can cause sudden cardiovascular arrests. Okay, so that is one of the poisoning we are talking about, and some food substance. Okay, there are some food substance that can contaminate the body, the cell. So we have drug abuse. Now there are some major drugs that the knowledge of chemistry brought into limelight. Example, we have heroin, cocaine, okay, and we also have Indian hemp. Now those drugs are not used for medical purpose. They are only used for some special purpose, okay? But some persons would abuse this kind of drugs. Are we together now? So that is why the only way to prevent drug abuse is by education. Okay? Is by what? Education. All right. So now, if I want to go back to corrosion now, there are ways that we can prevent corrosion. Okay? Via galvanizing, okay, via coating of a metal with another metal. Okay, then we also have oiling. Okay, we have greasing, etc. We also have painting. Those ones are very common. Okay, for example, if you don't want iron to rust, you can paint it. Okay, it can also prevent corrosion. All right, now careers in chemistry. Careers in chemistry, okay? Careers in chemistry. Now we have teaching service. What is even career in the first place? Career is a profession that a person engaged to make to make a living. Career is a profession that an individual engaged to make to make a living. All right, we have under careers, we have teaching service, we have health service, we have food processing, we have petroleum and petrochemical industries, we have manufacturing, we have agriculture, we have forestry. These are the various careers, okay, or some of the various careers in chemistry, okay. That is it. So we are going to stop here for today's class. Now I would leave this assignment with you guys. You can mention 4 other careers in chemistry. 4 other careers in chemistry that is not listed on the slide. My name remains Manifesto. Okay? Your chemistry tutor, please follow us for our next class. Thank you.